Hey everybody, SolarWarlock, Hello TV, coming to you guys with a video. Now yes, I did say both my channels' names because guess what? This video is going on all the channels. Now, I know you're probably like, well, new video, you're probably in the middle of watching a video, and I apologize because I am doing this part first, technically, for the recording, while I, at the same time, design the rest of it. But right now, we are having an NFE Pokemon Tournament. This Pokemon Tournament will be announced soon, like the actual start date, through the 2 weeks that it will take place. Now, all you have to do is comment on any of the videos that, show this. You can join up until the last week that the tournament's on for. So, like, the first week is, like, while we are still battling, you will not be missing out on anything. Generally, that is just the fun week, prep week, get used to your team, see what your opponents use, yada yada yada. And, yeah, so the rules are, you're only allowed to use NFE Pokemon or below. There are going to be certain banned Pokemon and items, which I will be doing in another segment of this video. This part of the video is just going over the allowed Pokemon. Now, the rule is NFE stands for not fully evolved. Now, this could refer to Pokemon like Magby, Pidgey, Diglett, but we're looking at more of the Pokemon on this list. There are certain banned ones, such as Machoke. No, not Machoke. I banned Girder, as well as Pokemon like Kadabra, Pokemon like Haunter, just because they're too overpowered and are in other Smogon tiers to begin with. Like, I believe Girder is PU, Haunter is also PU, or even NU, it might be. So, anyways, also Pokemon who don't evolve, like Druddigon, stuff like that, aren't allowed, nor are even weaker Pokemon like Dedenne, even though that they could potentially still be outshined in this Pokemon tier. That's not how it's gonna roll. So, any Pokemon that has like a pre-evolution to that, like I said, like Pikachu is allowed, so is Pichu. Onix is allowed, but Steelix isn't allowed. Venusaur is not allowed, but Wartortle is. Bulbasaur is. Squirtle is. Charmander, stuff like that. So, anyways, so we'll go over the list of allowed Pokemon. We have Ivysaur, Pikachu, Servine, Sliggoo, Wartortle, Togetic, Pignite, Dartrix, Charmeleon, Flaffy, Duat, Torracat, Metapod, Skiploom, Herdier, Brionne, Kakuna, Piloswine, Tranquil, and Trumping. I actually voted to keep Piloswine in, or Piloswine, doesn't really matter how you say it, because I was testing it. I didn't find it too overpowered to deal with, especially with the amount of water Pokemon you can bring, or grass Pokemon, so. Pidgeotto, Pupitar, Boldore, Charjabug, Nidorina, Grovyle, Onix, Steenie, Nidorino, Marshtomp, Palpitoad, Hakomo, Clefairy, Silcoon, Swalloon, Cosmo. I know Clefairy, I believe, is PU, or NU, but we are allowed to have certain overpowered Pokemon. We're not completely banning all super, overpowered Pokemon of this tier. The tier does have to have threats, because you want to see, while you want to see, a variety of Pokemon, you also want to see a variety of, I don't know, just simple threats as well. Anyways, continuing on, we also have Gloom, Cascoon, Whirlipede. Yeah, try and make the cocoons work, guys. I would actually like to see that. Poliwhirl, Nuzleaf, Crocorock, Machoke, Lombre, Gothorita, Weepinbell, Kirlia, Duosion, Graveler, Vigoroth, Vanillish, Seadra, Loudred, Clang, Electabuzz, Laron, Electric, Magmar, Marill, Lampent, Dragonair, Vibrava, Fracture. That's funny that one ended up all the dragons. Bayleaf, Dusclops, Quilladin, Quilava, Celio, Frogadier, Croconaw, Shelgon, Braxian, Maytang, Grottle, Fletchinder, Monferno, Prinplup, Spupa, Stravia, Luxio, Azuelis, Roselia, Gabite, and Floette. AZ's Floette is not allowed because it's not released. Also, no mythical Pokemon. You are allowed, in my opinion, Fione. Let me add Fione to this because I do find it not to be that powerful of a Pokemon. I might have an exceptions list to non-Evo Pokemon that are allowed, such as Pokemon like Dedenne, I think I'll allow, things like that. Not things like Togedemaru, because while they are fairly weak, they do have a very, very unique and powerful niche in PU. So anyways, this is just the list of Pokemon that you are allowed. Stay tuned for what is not allowed in the next part of the video. See you guys at that second. Okay, so moving on to the banned Pokemon and items, or limited items in Pokemon. It's not very many. Kadabra, Haunter, Girder are banned. Alolan Graveler, pardon me, is allowed with regular Gravelers, so you could pick and choose whatever one you want if you're planning on running it. You're only allowed 2 Eviolites per team, just to make sure, you know, you're not allowed as many bulky, you can't have 6 bulky Pokemon. Chansey is also banned, but you guys do know that that's not following Smogon anyway. Like, Chansey is OU in Smogon, so it would only come to conclusion that you shouldn't be using it in this tier anyway. No combination of speed and other stats allowed to be passed with Baton Pass. So what that means is you can't use Sword Stance and Agility, or Sword Stance and Speed Boost, or Bulk Up and Speed Boost and pass it on. You can only pass Speed, or you can pass other stats. You are allowed Eevee. Eevee is allowed. As I said, it is a pre-evolution, so Eevee with EVMZ is allowed, but you're not allowed to pass those on. So you can make your buffed up Eevee, but you can't do anything else. No same Pokemon allowed. That generally goes for any tournament, though. Like, if you just play by the regular rules on the Pokemon Wi-Fi connection, then you're allowed. But lastly, for what's not allowed is no recycling PP healing berries in conjunction with each other. Now, what that means is, like, you're allowed to recycle with, like, Citrus Berry, Agua Berry, whatever. Generally dealable, especially if your opponent has knockoff. But not PP ones, you know? Because, like, while you may only have a certain amount of PP, you then heal it, and stuff like that. I don't even know if you're allowed PP healing berries in battle, though, so honestly, I'm kind of dumb if I'm thinking that. Also, like, since we're not going to have Megas, Z-moves are highly encouraged, but remember to only bring one. If you're going to bring more than one, make sure that, like, your team knows how it's going to deal with it, because you don't want to have, like, 5 Z crystals and go, wait a minute, I'm going to lose, because guess what, I didn't bring Eviolite, I didn't bring a Choice Scarf or anything like that. And I forgot to mention in the previous video, but, or not previous video, previous part of this video, is that Poipole is allowed. Like, Poipole is 100% allowed. Whether or not I'm allowing with Eviolite yet is beyond me, but it is just a solid poison type that you guys can use on your team. So yeah, with that, I will head on to the prize part of it. We don't have the rules, like how many, well, we have the rules. This is what you're not allowed, this is what you're allowed to use, but we just don't have, like, if we're going to have best 2 out of 3, and this and that, or if we just have teams. But we're going to be going over that in the upcoming week or so. So anyways, that's the banned items. I hope to see you guys in the next part of the video, which will then be about prizes. So, see you guys then. Hello everybody, SolarWarlock with the prizes for the tournament. So, this is kind of an interesting little thing I'm doing for you guys, and I took it upon myself to go like, well, what would be the most useful and least useful to give out that I currently have? Now, the prizes are subject to change, especially the first one, though the first prize, you will always be getting the same 3 Pokemon. The other 3 or more Pokemon that you will receive are dependent on if I can get certain Pokemon like Shiny Mew. But right now, for all participants, you will receive a Shiny Celebi from Crystal, just simply for participating. So what this means is, like, you lose your first battle, you instantly get a Celebi right after that. I will be online, I will even interrupt what I'm doing as long as I'm not out to a movie or out to dinner or something like that. I will then instantly go online, get your friend code, send you your Celebi just after your first battle. And if you battle me, well, even easier. I just give you the Celebi right after. But you have to participate in a battle. I highly recommend you save your battles. Try and upload them to YouTube if you can. If you are a YouTuber participating in this, I would love if you guys actually uploaded my content to your channel. I'll be asking some big YouTubers around if they want to participate as well. I know they probably won't really want the prize, but you know what I mean. We have, for third place, a full shiny Reggie set. Now, for those who don't know what the Reggies are, they are the Golem Pokemon of Gen 3 and 4. And what I mean 4 is they introduced one in Gen 4 to be kind of like the leader of them all. So you will receive a shiny Regice, Registeel, Regirock, and Regigigas. So all 4 of them shiny. As for the second prize, this one would probably please a lot of people who don't want to deal with the whole shiny hunting, don't want to hack their game or this or that. You will be getting a full set of shiny Ultra Beasts. Now this includes Pheromosa, Buzzwole, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, Mr. Electric Dude. What do I always forget his name? He's probably my favorite. Xurkitree. Naganadel. Not Poipole, but Naganadel. Stakataka. And then, last but not least, you finally get Blacephalon. And so you get all the Ultra Beasts. And then for first place, you get a shiny set of Gins. Probably because the Gins are probably the, honestly, the best. I would give out shiny Tapus, but they're not allowed, so not like I can give that out as a prize. But you'll get a shiny set of Gins. Now, for those who don't know what the Gins are Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. And I know I've had a high demand of people wanting Landorus, especially shiny. So, I will get them. All these will be named unless I cannot get them off of one of my own games, in which then, while I will still have them 6 IV and shiny for you guys with the perfect move pool, move set, and like all PP maxed out, they will not necessarily have an English name. Now, all of them have nicknames that I have personally captured, so that's that. Now, as for the second half of that, just legends, like as in legendary Pokemon, I'm not sure if I want to just give out like shiny Rayquaza, shiny things like that. I might try and get my hands on some shiny Jirachis, some shiny Mews, maybe a Meloetta and stuff, and then give that out as the prize. So if you guys are excited for that, please let me know in the comment section below. Comment hashtag NFE Tournament if you guys are interested. I will be having more tournaments before the Pokemon Switch game ever comes out. So if you guys are interested in that, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to both my channels. Remember, comment if you want in on this. So that'll be very important. So I will see you guys, well, you know, when we actually have the tournament or the update to the tournament. See you guys then.